take a ride into the crib where the future is alive. We're talking about the Web3 revolution, energy systems and a deep and evolution, yeah. It's a digital symphony, a decentralized energy in the world of connection. Oh, so talk is our destination. Web3 fascination. Get ready for the revolution. Here we go.
Welcome to Source Talk, where the future of energy unfolds. Source Talk is the podcast where we focus on Web3, DePin, Srcful, and everything related. Hello, Joachim. How are you today?
Hello, Johan. I'm fine. Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, it's really fun. This is the first episode. We are throwing ourselves out there. The point of this is to kind of get to know the community of Srcful a bit and to be able to inform and to keep everybody updated on what is going on in Srcful. Of course, we will sooner or later invite guests from the team to speak about Srcful and how to get involved in Srcful in different ways. But this first episode, I think it's just to get everything working with like streaming and everything and getting the podcast out there so people can listen. So that's basically the goal. So my name is Johan. I'm one of the founders of Srcful. Joachim, could you just tell me a little bit about yourself? Who is Joachim?
I'm Joachim. I'm a web developer by studies, and right now I'm into IT security, especially pen testing. And I'm also the first employee of Srcful, and I'm hired as a community manager. That's me.
Yeah. So your job is basically to keep the community updated, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. How do you have a plan? Do you have like how because we have, I mean, Srcful, we should be really clear about that. Srcful is a pretty new project. We haven't been live for that long. We are now in some kind of beta testing phase where we have a few users that are using our gateway. We will get into all of this later on, but they are using our gateway. They are testing it out. We are in like a pretty early software developing cycle, but still the community and our Discord community is hungry for updates. So we know that we need to take this a step further. So do we have a plan for that?
Yeah, we do actually. For general announcements to the community, what happens in Srcful and what our future plans are and what's going on behind the scenes, we're going to release that 3 times a week on a schedule. And also once a week, we will announce development announcements. So what the developers are doing and new functionality that's coming up and updates and firmware updates to the gateway and things like that. And our ambition is also to release one of these podcasts once a week.
Yeah. And this is probably where it will be some of the things that we catch from the developers, but also about how we progress, where we will be, which venues we are attending, and things like that as well. So the DePin space is a pretty, I mean, we should probably, we are positioned as a DePin project, a Web3 DePin project. And for those who don't know, the DePin is a decentralized physical infrastructure. And it's basically connecting, it's about connecting everything. So making it connected to not just the internet. I mean, we have had that, but make it connected in a way that is not in the traditional Web 2 way, where it's some kind of central owned infrastructure. Now it will be decentralized, and the goal of Srcful is doing that for for the energy grid, basically, because if it's something that is centralized, it's the energy grid. We've had this big players with nuclear power and big power plants, but what we see now is that we are decentralizing that with solar, with wind, with home batteries and things like that. So our goal is to also decentralize a layer above that, and that's basically Srcful. But we will get into that later on. So what is the best way to get involved in this stage? So when this episode is released, it's January 2024. There are a few channels for those interested in the projects to attend. What is your recommendation, Joachim? Where should they focus their attention?
Well, obviously Discord.
Yep.
But also Twitter. I do believe we also have a LinkedIn for Srcful, yeah?
Yeah, and that's has been pretty moderately. We haven't done too much on the LinkedIn, but we will probably get more active there, but maybe not. We will probably post more like business stuff on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So I would say that Twitter and Discord would probably be the best things to attend.
Also keeping an eye out on the documentation, of course.
Yeah, a lot of things are happening there as well. So just to give a brief background, so Srcful was started like 2022, and we were 6 founders starting Srcful, but we all have our daytime jobs, so this is something that we do on the side. However, in the last, you started as employee number 1, Joachim, in was it November, something like that, like November, December, something. 1st of December, yeah. So for a few months now, and we have 1 more employee, and we have other developers that have joined forces. So basically, we are now a team around 15 persons working with Srcful in one way or another. So I also think that this format will be a good place to keep the team updated as well. So it's not just for our community, it's also for internal use, and we will try to be as open as we can with things. Of course, sometimes you are in discussions with manufacturers or different business partners that nothing is written yet, so we will not discuss that, but everything else we will try to be as open as possible. And I think that's really important when it comes to Web3 projects in general, to try to be as open as possible, and that's one goal for us. We also don't know how long these podcasts will be. The first one is just to get to know us a little bit more and to try out everything, as I said. Maybe it's a good thing. I mean, you presented yourself. I can just say that my name is Johan, and I've been working as a teacher at the university for a lot of years, like 20 plus years, just teaching web developers and programming in general. So my profession is basically in the Web 2 space, and I've also been active in the crypto space for quite a few years now. So that's basically my background, and you will get to know the rest of the team, the core developers, the business developers, and other persons in the team later on in this podcast. That's the goal. Maybe, Joachim, you will be the one that is responsible for this one in the months to come. But in the beginning, you and me will probably take care of this. And also, if anyone listening want to be a guest, talk about their DePin project, that would also be fine. We will not probably be like a general DePin podcast, because there are other such a great podcasts like DePin Hub and things like that. So they are doing a great job for that. But maybe if there is a project that is related, we will have some crosstalks as well. So what are you up for this week, Joachim? Do you have anything planned?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of maintaining the documentation, of course. Also, I will put my announcements schedule in practice. So I got a lot of announcements to write up.
Yeah. Do we have anything we can hint already now that is up and coming? Because I think we had a big release yesterday as well with the Bluetooth client, right?
Yeah, exactly. We got another onboarding function that differs a lot from the other one, ensuring like a smoother and more seamless onboarding. So I'm really excited to see that. Well, actually, I've seen quite a bit of it, but I'm excited for it to be released and get out there to our users.
Yeah. And you can always visit Srcful.io, and probably the most important thing there right now is to join the Discord. If you like, you can read up in the documentation if you want to know more about Srcful already now, or you can keep listening on this podcast. But you can also visit the Explorer, and the Explorer is actually live with live data from our first few beta testers. Of course, we are looking for more beta testers, especially in Sweden, but also in Europe, first of all. And we have some connections in the US that we are trying out, but we are focusing on Europe for right now. But our main goal is to go global as fast as possible, basically. It could also be good to know that we have, I mean, Srcful is founded and funded by our own money, more or less. We have put in a lot of sweat, a lot of tears, a lot of laughter, and a lot of money into Srcful. But we have also gotten some grants that help us along, so we can say thank you to the Swedish Energy Agency that has given us one grant to make Srcful a reality and start a test bed, basically. And also a big thanks and shout out to the Linnaeus University that has given us the opportunity to also work with Srcful. So we have gotten some grants from them as well. And I just want to mention that. But other than that, we are doing this basically out of our own pockets right now. Today it's Saturday. It's a Saturday evening even, and I know that your family and my family are eager to get us back, probably from the podcasting mics. So we will go join them on the Saturday festivities and continue this weekend probably. But this is, as I said, only the first test. So Joachim, I wish you the best weekend ever, and
you too.
Thank you, and we will see you all. And remember, your energy is your power.
Step into the neon lights. Let's take a ride into the gray where the future is alive. We're talking about the battery revolution. Energy systems and a deep evolution, yeah. It's a digital symphony, a decentralized energy in the world of connection. Oh, so Stock is our destination. Web3 fascination. Get ready for the revolution. Here we go.